Hello and welcome to a random ass stream or recording, whatever this is going to be, that I'm doing because I'm bored and I want to do something constructive. So, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I'm sure you'll see a preview pic whenever I'm done. And we'll go from there. So what to do, I think someone needed a rock. So let's build a rock. Dum 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 dum. What could a rock be? A rock could be a thing. And then that rock could be brought into, say, Mudbox. Oh yeah, there's nothing there. Alright, I got FBI export it. I call it Rock 1. You know, I know technically I could just lay the spear, but yeah. Ah, my tablet's all messy. This time. Alright. Blah blah blah, Mudbox. We'll be sculpting today. Alright, so I think we're going to deform this thing around a bit. Start by grabbing a few things. No. Strength is too hard. Seems to be working alright. So add some randomness to it. Looks like a pebble or something. Alright. So maybe not a pinch. flatten this area right here.
The harmonies that bind us,
Maybe not so much.
the friendship that found us.
We got this song. Basically what we're doing is we're building out the base details here. So it's like decent rock. Alright. So we need to we have crevices or something, make it look realistic. So push this down the light. This is because it's so small. Oh snap. It's not gonna work. Not that way, at least. Need to cut in smoothly, I think. So. It's too deep. Alright, in this case we're gonna adjust our strength down probably to 3. Let's see how that does. It's still locked, so. You're holding control down to do that. Actually, look at that. It's pressure sensitive to Moacum. So I think I can just like right now we're just trying to add some base detail. I never actually detailed a rock like this before, so I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, that was too much. We could like we can't use my trusty 3D connection mouse there. I think we're gonna have more wear up here. I definitely want to drop the size down to like 0.75. This is just a cursory kind of thing going on here. Yeah, it's not realistic. Dropping the size means I need to drop this down too to you can do the other stuff. I kind of want to define this area right here, but not that deeply. So we're gonna have light. Detail to work on. Really, I have no idea what I'm doing as far as like actual weathering here. I'm just working on it. I'm using pin pressure on my tablet to actually do this. Now what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make a source model that kind of has a lot of detail on it without actually costing us a lot of polygons. So I think you kind of covered the base there. You know, just on that base material right there. I'm gonna go in here on my stencil, actually my stamp, and no, no, we're going to see if that looks good. I've been a little too much. See, I added a lot of detail there. I added a lot of detail there too. Need a little bit of detail there, but we need to decrease the size at least to like, hell, I don't know, like that. I want to like look super detailed up there, but not over here. See, we're adding a lot of detail just so easily. I think at this point we need to turn our stamp off, or stencil off. Go to smoothing. Smooth these out. These are like distracting. Just want to go back to our stencil. Probably add up a stencil right here. We're done here, at least for the sculpting. We're going to go into paint layer and we're actually going to paint us some stuff. Now I want to project let's add a new layer. I'm going to call this the base layer. I somehow managed to paint on my model accidentally. I literally have no idea what this says. For some reason, decided to do that. I don't know why. We can technically do layers apparently, but I don't want to do that. I want to go over here to the airbrush. This airbrush, I want to airbrush a certain color. Maybe a happy tree. I don't know, I'm not Bob Ross. Do I look like Bob Ross to you? If I do, God help us all. Son of a bitch. What the fudge? Alright, we need to create UVs. We need to step down, okay. Step down, we need to page down. Alright, let's see. So I want to go back here and not the giant ass. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So I don't have any example rocks to look at. So we're gonna have to make do what we got. And that's gonna be our imagination. Alright, I'm going to paint this area here. No idea when it's purplish. Yeah, I don't know. Adding some interesting effects to it, though. It's like, if I do a little bit, it's like this one color. If I do enough, it's like a greenish color. Go around the side here. Give it like this. It's been in the ground a little bit. We're kind of done with the brownish thing. It's like a lighter brown here. Yeah, I would tell you that use your imagination. There's no right way to color a rock. I mean, I can go in here and probably add some darkness to the
best, but it's not quite there.
Adding a bit of detail.
You could goof and say it's just not fair. A simple man living simple dreams. A room where that's not quite as it seems.
Yeah, I don't know how it's supposed to look. Just look like a rock. It's been in a bit of serious weathering. I'm just going along with the lights on this curved path.
You try your best, but it's not quite there. You could goof and say it's just not fair. A simple man living simple dreams. A room where that's not quite as it seems.
Kind of want to exaggerate these lines a little bit through the color, because if we just do flat, it'll be kind of meh. May add a top coat that kind of blends everything out. This damn song, I swear. Sorry, I have heartburn. Joys of being old, huh? Actually, I've got a tablet that can do touch, so why don't I just use that? Because it kind of sucks, that's why. Alright. So, kind of don't like this side right here. Kind of add like a, yeah, that small little brush. That big of a brush there. Alright. I love this like hook or whatever they're doing right now. This song is pretty good. Need to take a drink real quick. Alright. So, our goal here is to take this and, actually, if we can, not interact with the tablet there. Alright, we want that many polygons to turn into that level of detail. Now you're asking yourself, how in God's name am I going to do 1.6 million polygons? Well, the answer to that is we're going to find out. So, I did this not too long ago. I believe it is this. I want that. I want ambient inclusion, vector displacement, displacement, and normal. Yeah, we're gonna keep it like that, I think. We call this Rock 1. Now, target model, it already says, you know, low resolution mesh, level 0. That was our 750 polygons. Our source model is the level 6 one. That's the high poly mesh, as it says, and that was 1.6 million polygons. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out why it's not letting me do it. What am I missing here? Oh, I have to set a name. So I have to set a base file name. Yeah, we'll leave that. What else am I missing here? We can do that. Fine, whatever. So now we play the waiting game. Guess we'll do displacement after this one. Just sit back and enjoy the music. Looks like we're getting hot and heavy. I hope I'm not failing to record this. And there we go. Looks like that kind of resumed CPU operation. So it must be getting close to the end, hopefully. Maybe I actually crashed Mudbox. Whoopsie daisy. I apologize for wasting your time. Wait, that's why we save things. Hopefully I decided to save this. Right. So, whoa. Turn down for what? Okay. I literally have no idea what's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay, I did save it, thankfully. Alright, so we're going to select it. And try this again. Actually, let's go look at our poly counts here. Obviously, these are going to be used a lot, or a lot of them are going to be used. So I don't want like a 6,000 polygon thing. At most, maybe this much. Because at level 0, I'm looking at a lot of jaggies. I mean, it's painted, but you can't see any detail really. And at 750, if you double it, it really smooths things out. Doubling it from 750 to 1560 more or less. So we're going to yeah, we're gonna do that, and this is gonna be a high poly, so we're gonna go with level 6. So we're gonna try this again. See, that was a little bit easier. What's it doing? Calculating tangents. Let's see what I actually did, because that seems kind of weird. I actually did create a normal map. This is what a normal map looks like. I actually kind of want maybe a bigger one, but we'll go with that for now. I think what I did differently is I actually selected that. We'll do displacement map, we'll do normal map, we'll do vector displacement, we'll do all these. This one we want to be level 1. We'll do this in level 6. And we're going to call it rock. Weird. But the difference here is we're going to try a little bit of anti-aliasing, because why not? Why? Because awesomeness. Alright, so that's normal map. I need a displacement map. And we'll go back and we're going to do it for level 1. We're going to do that. Displacement mapping. I don't care about that. Yeah, we'll do that. And releasing. We'll go ahead and extract one turret models and the same as.
And then she said there's no way you can make a dishwasher that cleans dishes with wands. And I was like, screw that, I'm final scratch.
Baby.
It was a good day.
Alright, let's where are we on 6? No, we're on 2. What the devil is this?
I want to drain you of your colors. You are the apple of my eye. I'm going to stalk you into darkness. Make you run away, make you run afraid of the night. I'm not the friend you once knew. Search your heart, you know it's true. There's no time to say goodbye. This will be the end of your life. Stuck on parade, lunatic under the moon. I've gone parade. Once I sink my teeth in.
Alright. This is rock color.
How red and juicy you are to me, as if you're waiting for my bite. My insanity as a flavor,
Alright, so
heavenly sweet.
fuse paint layer 1. Alright. I actually need to export this modified mesh in level 1 is what we're going to call our base form, which actually looks pretty damn good. Actually, I want to actually export selection, which we have it selected. Let's export selection, and I want to call it FBX. We're going to call this rock 1. Oh wow, that normal map really does make a difference there. Look at that. That normal map is what defines this base form from this. So let's test it out. Excuse me. Alright, I think we need to get a display. Display. I think it's supposed to be heads up display somewhere. Ah, here we go. And we're going to show poly count. So poly count now is 1560. That is our level 1. So that is the model without any kind of color or normal map on it. Now we can go over here to here we go. Sorry, they added the modeling toolkit. I keep getting confused. This needs to actually be this. 6. Okay. Now the normal map is not. Oh, actually, it seems like it's on. Let's edit this out. Yeah, it's not working for me. Okay, we need to actually add a button map here. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Flatten displacement map. Why would I want that? Alright, we're gonna go to this. We're gonna go to this one, which kind of works, kind of doesn't work. I mean, if you look at it, it's from a distance. Maybe I need another one. Oh, that's the rock underscore one. I'm trying to think if that's the one or if it's rock underscore or is it rock displacement? That's displacement. That's the thing. Seems like there's just too much going on there to be my level 1. Holy crap. Okay. So maybe the specular map needs to be done, because obviously maybe is it aliasing? I don't know. Let's not do 4962. Let's do 2000. Layer Lambert normal. Actually, Layer Lambert normal. Is that the one? Bump map displacement. It's a paint layer. That's way too detailed. That's way too detailed for that. Needs to be smoothed out, I think. So we're gonna call this to. And we're going to I mean, on its own, it probably could be okay. I just don't like it that much. Whoa, what the fudge is that? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Alright, let's go up maybe. Maybe it's just me, but the detail here is too much. If we go down to level 5, though, level 5 looks perfect. Almost perfect, I don't know. I think we need to do this again. New operation, normal map. To level 1, we want to do level 5. Best guess.
Elements of a good cheer. Let's hear one.
I have no idea what recasting or subdivision do. We're gonna go back and do a 2048 because I want more stuff. And we're gonna call this Rock 2 because I'm not changing it. Alright, so go back to Maya, and we're going to load back in here, and reload this. Yeah, it's just like, from a distance, you'd see the detail. You get up close, it'll look horrendous. But at this point, I need to add a displacement map, and I don't know I can do that in Source. That's the problem is, yeah, I could probably do it in Maya just fine, but Source, it's a completely different deal. I know I can do... Oh, snap. I wonder if that's the problem. Go back over here. Yeah, we're going to create a new material anyway, because it needs to be a Fong E. And that Fong E is going to have a color of the paint layer that we did. Remember that? Yeah, so we're creating new material. One, because I don't like that material that it had. Two, you need a Fong E anyway to go into Source. So might as well. We're doing color. I think we're doing color. So I think what the devil is that? go back to Fongy color, set of the file. All right. Now we're gonna go back. I want to make sure that the bump mapping is done right, because it seems like it was being weird. File, use as tangent space. And we'll go with tangent space. And then we're gonna go with the bump map. The Rock 3 or 2, whatever it is. There we go. See that? What happened was this was set as bump and not as a tangent space. Yeah, we're not going to do object space, we're going to do tangent space. So we have a rock model now in Maya, and you can see it's got a fair amount of detail on it without doing anything fancy to it. So we're going to save this. So yeah, I started this new account. I haven't set up my Maya stuff yet, so we're going to, or Mesa stuff yet. So we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and set our project. As you see, with all the detail, we have 1560. Now, I haven't haven't done bump maps in Source yet, but we're going to try that out. So we're going to have to set up our project. Source Filmmaker. We're going to have to go into. I'll leave that. That's our project. So model source. Yes, okay. So before we go with Mesa, we're gonna have to convert those color maps and bump maps to a target file, but that's all right. We can do that. So, thank you, Mudbox. Hooray! And see, regarding my bump mapping and Maya's viewport, is that you can see all that detail in Maya viewport, if that made any sense. Okay, so we don't need a displacement map because we have the bump map working just fine. So I need to go into holy crap, shut up. Yeah, there we go. Mesa projects. No. Mesa config. Let's just check the config file again. Alright. So Mesa, C program files, Steam. Yeah. Actually, I think that was probably why I was having a problem before. 15x64. Yeah, so this does work with 2015. You just got to be very careful with it. So we're gonna go ahead and clean env. Running as admin is very important. We're going to run. Oh snap! Don't do that. No, don't open. Whatever. Just run as admin. Run as admin. So, hopefully, Maya does it. Oh, we got Mesa. And we got the shelf buttons there. Wow. Alright, let's do this. Now, whether I make mini models, different rock models is a thing I maybe do. I don't know. This came in fun. Excuse my disgustingness. I am suffering from what's called old person acid reflux disease. Just kidding. It's just heartburn. All right. So, as you see, 1,560 faces. That's not a lot at all. Now this is in Rock 1 files, Rock 1 maps, Rock TPNG, and that's the name of what now? Hold on. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was the wrong one. Alright. Desktop Rock 1 hyphen files, Rock 1. That's in FBX files. Okay. I actually want to bring those in the material source. So, since I haven't done this in this account yet, we're going to go into users. We're going to go to Mesa projects, or so make. Obviously, you can make whatever game that's in here, and we're going to add this to our favorites. And then in material source, we're going to add. Yeah, let's see, it's got all my old stuff. Rock 1 maps now. Rock 1 files. Yeah, there's our Lambert right there. And I actually want to call this Diffuse Rock 1 Diffuse. Now I'll open this in Photoshop, actually. Of course, having not started Photoshop on this. Yeah. Now, as you notice, these UVs are kind of weird, but don't worry about that. That was auto-generated by Mudbox, and it works just fine. We're going to save as, of course, target file, because that's what it wants. Actually, we can go ahead and go in here. Material source. Rock 1 hyphen diffuse, save. That's fine. think I was using what, Rock 2? Yeah, I'll use it Rock 2, I think. Let's confirm though. Rock 2 PNG, so we need that as a target. Still no option to do that. Okay. Be that way.
It's time now for a new change to come. You've grown up and your new life
Now, if you don't know what a... Oh, God. If you don't know what a normal map is, basically it's... Oh, it's because it's using the same UVs. That's why it looks weird. It's using a couple colors to indicate a certain direction of the normals on the polygon, the model. So that's why you're getting those bumps. That's why it's also important when you set your bump map as a tangent space, not a bump map actually, because a bump map won't have as much information detail as a tangent space, which normal map, which is what this is. So a bump map versus normal map has this rainbow effect going on, and it tells the faces where to point by the color instead of the grayscale that's on a bump map. So it's not really that important as long as you're knowing kind of what you're wanting to do. Let's see, we're gonna go with rock. Rock one normal. Alright. Oh, did not save it as what I wanted it. Ah, fuck you. Because that's currently being saved in the background. Okay, fine, be that way. I'll just wait. I'll just wait. My mic's not even like on my mouth. Alright, you lazy butt. We're going to do this now. Source filmmaker. We're going to go into material source. We're going to go into rock 2 and call it actually rock 1. And we're going to call it rock 1 normal. And we're going to call it rock 1 normal dot targa. That's important, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. So I have to go back in here, and our bump map I need to change to
see what you've been through and all the ways you've made me proud of you.
Alright, so we're back into our thing. We're gonna go to material source where we saved it at. What we're doing? We're doing the I think that's what we're doing. Actually, oh god, did I use the wrong one again? Alright, we'll just go ahead and fix this one. Normal map. I may have used PNG, yay! That's not what I wanted to use. Targa is what we want. As you see, it did nothing, which is what it was supposed to do. So we're gonna hit Control Save. And continue. I actually like that message because it lets me know it's actually going to save. Not just sitting randomly at, S. So, that's not a detail. Excuse me. Amount of detail we got going on there. This is viewport in Maya. I've heard that bump maps, normal maps in Source kind of look different. But we're going to assume for now we're good to go. I'm going to talk while I do this. I'm not going to really explain it. I want to add VMT attributes. Okay. Add layers. We're going to make a fizz layer. So we're going to Control D to duplicate that. Now this first one we're going to call reference. This is the thing you'll see. Reference. And this is going to be physics. As to why I'm making this, because I felt like it. Because Argo never has enough rock models, apparently, that are... Oh, because I've got literally 2 models here of the same face count. For some strange reason. So now we add membership for these layers. This is what the thing we use. Physics, we got to go to physics. Yeah, you get that in this. And same thing for reference. That and that. And you can check that they have both. The shape layer and the other one. I literally have no idea what it is terminology wise. Sorry. S&D options. We're calling this what, Rock 1. Just gonna pull it off this. We're gonna call it Rock 1 S&D. This is gonna be a model source. It's probably gonna crash, so let's just save it right now. Let's just save it right now. There we go. I didn't tell you open the menu until you just saved the damn thing. Alright, so we've saved it. And what I want to do is open up script editor, because we're going to watch it do it. Or watch it not do it, depending on how you want to define it. Alright, it is actually exporting the physics, and then the reference, shape. Alright, so it's not compiling it for me, but I can do that in another program. Let's go up here and figure out what's going on with the... Alright, so I exported the ones, getting the VMT part right here. Ordering files, C Mesa, scripts, VMT mel, line, blah blah blah. Materials directory, blah. Does not exist for VMT to be exported. Okay, essentially we need a directory called this. In the materials source. I don't know why it doesn't create it, but it needs it. It's frustrating. It's like, how the bloody fug am I gonna know? Yeah, because it's like some random thing. And let's check the other, see if that's the same thing. Running blah blah blah, model source. Model source? What the fudge do you need model source? In model source? I don't know. Putting the directory in there too, apparently. Alright, so that was material source. Now I need model source. And we need to paste this. Actually, I need to create a folder first. And then we need to paste this. Yeah, I don't know why it needs that. So we're going to clear out that. I'm going to go back over here. Hit full compile. Can extract the triangles for physics reference. I suppose it should be that fast. Except it's not a recognized internal command. It's having problems finding vtex. I need to find vtex.exe, I think is the problem, in my system variables or something like that. Thing is, I don't need that because I have UTF-edit. So let's just check out the model source, rock 1. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's not worth anything. Those two files. What I care about is this and this. Now, sometimes Maya Mesa doesn't like to export this and B correctly, and it kind of just buggers up. As you see here, it created our QC file, our idle, and our fizz. Technically, we can go ahead and compile it right now, but we want to do a few more things here. I want to see materials. It's like what, slash models. I don't need this tablet here right now. Oh, I gotta start it. Alright. We're going to go into our user mod. We're going to put this stuff at materials, models, props. Oh, I did transfer it back. Okay. So, CD materials tells it to go to user mod. It's not there. User mod / materials. And then I want to tell it to look for stuff here, which is models and props. Now we haven't created anything there yet. That's not important. You know what? I think my y-axis. Let me check something real quick. It's kind of important to Maya because it by default changes where the up axis is. That's what I thought. Alright, so in this case we will leave it alone, but we're going to do up axis Y just to fix that. If this was like a character prop or something that I'm aligning to a properly axis, like z-axis up model, I would fix it and then do transformations within the actual Maya file. But that's not the case here. So we're just going to save that. And I think I've got VTF edit here. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and open up. No, we're not. We're going to import. We're going to import. Now the reason why we do the favorites folder is because we can go back to stuff. Alright, so we'll do the diffuse first. We don't care. This is not a normal map. This is the diffuse map. Alright, so we're going to save as user mod, materials, models, props. What was he expecting? That's a good idea. That's a good question. What was he expecting for? If you don't know what it's expecting for the VMT, you can always look in here. Except that's the idle. No one gives a fuck about the idle. Alright, it's looking for rock 1 hyphen diffuse. Yeah. That's why you name them by the type, diffuse being the color. Because your SMD is looking for a specific VMT called rock1 hyphen diffuse.vtf. So, going on that logic, I'll do that preemptively, and then we're going to import again, and I'm going to go back to our material source, get our rock 1 normal, and we're not going to be doing it the same way. We have to make this a normal map, define as a normal map. Oh. This is a giant ass map. Alright, this is a normal map. And we're going to save as. I know my directory structure is kind of confusing. I do apologize about that, but that's just the way it is. It's not really important. What's important is we make a proper VMT for this model now, and we're going to do that by going back here. Props, and then actually that's a VTF. We need a VMT. Yeah, so we're gonna save as, save a copy as. Rock1 diffuse dot VMT. So currently it's closing. We're going to open this in this, and so the base texture basically is going to be diffuse. Now we want to add a bump map. I haven't done this before. Excuse me, I've got more suggestion. Source. This one we have Google, right? It is your biggest friend in the entire world. Source bump map. Or normal map, whatever. Oh, what was that? Standard bump map only darken textures. Self-shadowing bump maps darken. Oh. What? So I think SS bump That's another building material perimeter flag. Okay. What?
What the fuck?
No. Light map generic. Vertex left generic. Yeah, we're not gonna go with that. Alright, so about map BMT parameter for the texture that yeah. What? So not enough data stored in the vertices with normal mapping, so the engine. Yeah, what? Pump frame. Oh, anyway. Huh. Well, we're just going to pretend that this might work. In fact, I have no idea why we're doing all of this, but it's a good one. All right. I think I need just that, so I can do and then I don't want alpha test. I do want bump map. Bump map. BUMP MAP. BUMP MAP. That's rock 1 hyphen normal. What? Right. And that's rock 1 diffuse. All right. Alright, so now we have to actually compile the damn thing. Seeing as I haven't done this on this account yet, we'll see how we go. Software, Windows, blah 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 blah. Alright. I think I can do it. If not, we'll have to go the other one, which is actually probably easier. Steam apps, common. Source filmmaker, game. I think that's it. Be wrong. Ah, you bloody fugger. Alright. It's still loaded. Okay. Sorry, it's 11:30 and you go to bed in a few minutes. No. As you can see, I'm falling out of it right now. Steam. Alright, Steam apps. We want to go common. Source filmmaker. Game. Obviously not in there. We need Studio MDL, right? Studio MDL's right there. Game info. Okay. So that's the deal. It's one direction more down than I was going. So I'm gonna go back to Steam apps, common, source filmmaker, game, bin, okay, and user mod, detected, okay. Now we're gonna go and actually find our thing. Yeah, it didn't give me my my favorites, so we'll just have to go through it manually. Remember, the QC file is still in the Mesa directory, which is where I saved it at. Mesa, project files, source filmmaker, model source, Rock1 QC, compile. And I'm apparently completed. We're not gonna always test your models out in Half-Life Model Viewer first. Oh god, shut up, you frickin' update. Launch SDK, Model Viewer. And your guess is as good as mine. Change to R. Rock1. Dear God, it's missing something. Well, it's loaded the VMT fine. It's looking for materials, rock diffuse. I think the problem is probably in the VMT. And that was what, this? Yeah. It's Rock1 diffuse, but it's actually models props. So I'm gonna open this back up. Models / props. Going off the thing up there. Never mind the materials. Models / props / Rock1 diffuse. I think that's gonna be the same deal with this one. Now we don't have to recompile because this is post-compile stuff. We just have to hit F5, and there we go. It's not showing my load. It's not showing my bump map. Great. Yes, you see, it's got the color. It's just not loading that bump map. What am I missing here? So it's supposed to be light map generic. I mean, we can see. Oh, you know what would really help? It would really help if you actually put a, you know, $, vertex lit generic. Generic, yeah, there we go. That's kind of an important part. I think that might play an effect here. It may not, actually. God. Okay. Bump map. What am I doing wrong here? Does that have to be light map generic then? God help us all. Fudge. Okay. God damn it, what the fudge? Okay, that really did nothing for me. Oh god, okay. Sequence, render. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. More mapping. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that is what I was just missing, was I didn't have that enabled. Vertex lit generic. Because, like, totally. I think that's actually got more maps on it. Oh my gosh, really? It's not as overly detailed as I imagined it to be. And the painting could be better. But you know what? That's got frickin' normal mapping on it. For Argo, I think that might be something. So let's finish this up.
I always wanted my own brother, and then he showed up at our door. I didn't question where he came from. I wasn't lonely anymore. Soon we did everything together.
All right, I want to
How to fly a kite.
load a map, and we're gonna basically be doing
I watched him sleep in bed at night.
just making a preview image.
Creepy.
We've kind of finished
Then he signed that record label.
this.
A cute quintet of boyish sound. But now that everybody loves him, I'm just a face out in the crowd. I threw myself into my studies to have the world in my control. I vaporized the competition.
All right.
Nobody understands me.
Step 1, your 3D controller won't work. It'll just make it a mess. So, the real question is, What in the fudge have I done? Oh, that's interesting. I don't need to use WASD now. I can use Alt. Kind of like Maya, except it is kind of like Maya. Wow. Good job, Valve. Good job. Alright, so I kind of want to do a round table effect here. So I kind of want to do like a... Actually, I want to make this actually a 30 frame per second because I don't want a motion blur. Alright. Yeah. I don't care. Alright. I think we are okay on lighting. I think it's good to show scale as well. Just a pony model. On my camera, I actually use I created an animation set because we're going to use a lens on this that's going to be 35 millimeter. I don't want her being in the way, so I just want to retransform her. I know I'm putting a lot of effort into a preview, but if you're gonna do something, do it right, you know? So, kind of not looking at my model, kind of like right. Sometimes it's not always apparent where it needs to be. Like you would think you should put it like right on the model sometimes. And sometimes that's not always the case, so. think it's the maximum actually her eyes can do for some reason. Alright, so that's not the point of the thing, that's the scale. In fact, I probably want to put an aperture on that. Let's see. Oh, we're here. We'll just go ahead and do the basic defaults, courtesy of Argo. Yeah, it looks a lot better actually. Field of view. Yeah, it's a decent view actually. When I actually do the focal plane. My focal plane at focal distance. Yeah, setup's okay. The aperture is what I'm looking at. I'm kind of wanting to just barely, and then we want to kind of want it to end right about there. As you can see, that's where it's heading off right there. Want to do that. Yeah, okay, so obviously no, obviously not that. Okay, we've set it up. We kind of need to add a rim light to it, actually. What do you say? Let's add a rim light. And that's going to actually have to be done in this, and we're on 0, 0. Okay. So you just want to come around the back and actually make sure I got the right. It's our camera right there. But the intensity could be a little bit lower. And I also think it's a little bit too much to the right there. Like this. It's still kind of jarring if you ask me. I think that's okay. kind of want this to be a turntable. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to start here. They want to rotate it. Can we change this time scale here? This in seconds. It's probably in seconds. Yeah, I'm in 30 frames per second. Okay. Every 2 seconds, I want to transform it. No. Yeah, every 2 seconds, I want to do that. To half, basically. So that means we need to go over here to the rocks root transform, which, God help me, son of a bitch. Yeah. It's gonna have to be like weird. You know why? Because I didn't add a bone properly. But you know what? Who cares? Alright, we're gonna, I'm sorry, we have been sitting around here farting around for a little bit. So on a rotation of Y, which is that is, we're going to do that at -2, or at 2, basically. We want to set a new one. And on this one, we actually want to be -180. Oh God. God, no. God, no. No, God damn it. Let's try that again. Yes, about 180. Yeah. So go 90, 180. Actually, you know what? Let's make this 0. And let's make this 90. It's 180. So alright, so this is what, 180. We want to go to 4. And we're not going to do, as you would think, 360. We're going to do 359. Why? Because I said so. Oh God, what is it doing? Actually, so 0. Let's make that negative. Oh, what in the bludgeon is that? Oh, oh God. This is supposed to be 180. And this is supposed to be 359. Okay. So theoretically speaking, so we have a turntable more or less of 4 seconds. And then it would start again. So four seconds. We can do that. So we want to export. Actually, we don't want to do a movie. We want to do. We want to do a movie. Yes. I'm going to call this Rock. Rocky. Rock 1. Da-da-dun, da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-dun, da-da-da. I can't sing worth a damn. Alright, we want to make a new folder actually for this because it's going to be a big mess. GIF dump. This is going to be a lot of frames. I think we may have to come back to it. Rock 1. We want to do image sequence. We don't want the wave. Screw that. And do 480. So this is going to take about 30, 40 minutes probably. And even at 40p it's going to be kind of slow, so I will probably cut this video. Apologize if the music cuts out. Probably going to either speed it up or whatever. Yeah, we're back. Alright, we're back. Something I realized was I accidentally rendered 60 seconds and not 4 seconds. So we sat there for a little bit, but hopefully the video was cut and you won't even bother to see it. Right, so we need frames. Let's do the calculator. Not a calendar, you dumb butt. See the mic up here. There we go. So we have 4 seconds, right? 4 times 30 is 120 frames. That means up to about right here. We're wasting frames. And you can see we rendered out actually almost to 1800 frames. So we don't need those extra frames. Alright, so we're gonna load up Photoshop. Yep, sorry about that. Yeah, 30 frames a second. Alright, I have to view timeline. Ugh. What have I done? No. Damn you. Not that that matters. Let's see if it loops. Safer web. GIF. And we're gonna do that's what, 4.2 meg, something like that. Alright, so I'll save that GIF out, and then we're gonna add some stuff to it. Alright, text. I think it's still in here. think it's good. So we made a GIF. Not a very good one. No thanks. So we've made our GIF preview. Now we need to make an actual thing for the release. So we're gonna call this and now we just need to rename this actually. Not 238 or 24A. That's my father. Luke, I am your father. Alright. So now we just need to release on DeviantArt. And we're almost done. I spent all that time. God. Alright, fine. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I know what I do. I know what I can do. I left Photoshop, didn't I? No, I didn't. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna save this as a PNG. Actually, desktop. I don't know why DeviantArt doesn't like that. I just don't understand. That's not a big deal. You can get over it. You know, life's just that way. That's in our stash. It's fine. Spin art.
kind of day which I dreamed since I was small.
Every pony I'll soon control, every stallion mare and foal. Who says a girl can't really have it all?
Alright guys, well it looks like it's time to go, so it's been fun.